Hey everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy VIII, the Remastered Edition for PlayStation 4. I think we left off with just having spoke with General Caraway in the mansion, and he went over the plans for the Sorceress parade, and then he gave us a little bit of free time to go check out the city and do what we want. So I figured this would be a good time just to go over some random stuff that I haven't really touched on before we start the mission that will, well, back in the day would have ended Disc 1. We don't have that problem anymore in 2020 with our games, so the one thing I wanted to go over, because right now if you look at the bottom of the screen, on the right hand side it says, it gives you your playtime and your seed rank. So we're only at seed rank 6, which isn't horrible, but you get paid based on your seed rank. And I had mentioned in a previous video that you can take a test to improve that, to make more gil. So to find that test, you would just go to tutorial, then down here it says test in big ol' letters. So there are guides online you can follow for the answers for the test that I highly recommend, unless you want to try it yourself, which I'm gonna give a couple a try here and see what I remember of the game. I feel like I should be able to do all these tests on my own because I've played so many times, but honestly sometimes the questions are kind of weird and I do not get them right. So I think I took the first test. Let's see. Oh, I did not. Okay, I thought I did. So let's just try out the level 1 test and see how it goes. Question 1. The draw command extracts magic from enemies. Yes, we have been doing a lot of that. GF stands for Garden Fighter. This one might be confusing to some people because I don't remember if they explained to you what GF means. Maybe like in the text somewhere, or if you go to your computer, Squall, but it is not Garden Fighter, it is Guardian Force, so we're gonna say no. There are a total of 8 elemental attributes, and so see, now these are the ones that I don't remember. I think there are less than that, so we're gonna say no. In battle, a higher strength stat causes more physical damage. I believe that's true. HPJ, which we know J stands for junction, is a junction ability, so we'll go ahead and I think we're safe to pick yes. Question 6. You can't assign specific abilities for your GF to learn. That's also false, because that's something you want to keep up with in the game. As you're playing, you can definitely assign to them what you want them to learn, so we'll hit no. Magic uses MP. Now this one at a quick glance you'd be like, oh yeah, because again a lot of other Final Fantasies do. Well, this one does not. Remember, you are drawing magic from enemies and stockpiling them, 100 being the most you can have, so they're just numerical. So no, it does not use MP. You can eat your GF. Yes, you can. This is another one that might be a little bit weird. So you can wear protective gear. No, this is again one of the Final Fantasies where you don't get, it's not traditional in the sense that you don't find new weapons and gear to equip to your character, so we're going to say no. And GF level up with AP. This one I think always used to get me and also sounds very tricky. You use AP to learn abilities with your GF, but I don't think that helps them level up. I think they get experience just like we do, so we're going to say no. And our score was 90, you failed. So that is the bitch thing about this. You have to get every single question correct. You can't get a 90 and pass, like in real life. So I think maybe it was the elemental one I got wrong. Let's try it one more time pretty quick and see if I can get it. Okay, so it was the elemental one I had gotten incorrect. So 100, score of 100 C will have you passed, and then it'll put your seed rank up. So let's just try the next one and see how difficult it is. Level 2, here we go. You can raise your vitality by junctioning magic. Pretty sure you can. Squall's weapon is the gauntlet. I would hope by now we would know that it is the Gunblade and not Gauntlet. So we'll say no. You can stock drawn magic. Yes, it's kind of a weird term, but I think you're stocking it when you draw it, so I hope this is worded correctly. Any action taken while poisoned causes damage. There is no damage if you take no action. Oof. I feel like I want to say that's false. I think you just continued to get poisoned. Let's just try it. We'll say no. Being hit by a physical attack removes confuse. I think that's true. Squall's limit break is Kenzo Kuken. Close. I think they misplaced a letter. It's Renzo Kuken, so we'll say no. To junction magic, you need a matching junction ability for the stat you want to junction. I believe that's true. Arrow up signifies junction ability. Ooh, see, yeah, this is the... I have no idea. We're just gonna say yes. Oh, and look, the answer to the last question that I missed and then got right. The 8 elements are fire, ice, thunder, poison, earth, sorcery, wind, and holy. I do not think sorcery is a type of magic, so we're gonna say no. There's a limit to how much magic you can draw from monsters. Yes, this is what I said earlier. You can only draw up to 100 and that's it, so... Ugh, I got 2 wrong, so we're not gonna keep retaking it. Maybe in the off time I will take them to try to get my rank up, but I just wanted to show you guys this, just so you know that it's there, that you can do it to up your rank and get more gil. The other thing I wanted to play around with, oh, and look, here's icon explanation. So this right here will probably give us everything we need to know. Okay, so the arrow up is junction ability. I think that one was correct. Sometimes it's the shit you don't pay attention to when you play a game 50 million times. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to show you is a little bit of card playing. Now, again, I feel like I'm not amazing at explaining it. The tutorial is in the game. You can read over the rules. You can also look up things online on how to play, but I understand the basics of it. Now, I will say when you get into the different card rules that there are, I'm not the best at that. So we're not going to go over all the rules at this moment. Maybe as I go through the game and get into different areas and there are different card rules, I can try to explain them or figure them out, but for now I just wanted to show you the basics so you can play. Definitely forgot to start my timer on my phone for how long this goes, so I'm going to do that real quick just so my videos don't get too long. Okay. So I think if you come up to this person... Oh, and you have to have 5 cards no matter what to play. You have to have them. We definitely have more than 5, so we're good. So to play cards with somebody, you just go up to them and hit square. Now, not everybody is going to be available for cards. I know this guy is because I was just playing him to get some cards. So here, when you start a game, it'll tell you the rules, and you can play or quit. So the rule for this is same, and then trade rule 1. So same, see, look at me, I'm not even 100% what that means. And I wish they would explain it like right here on the screen. I play a lot of Final Fantasy XIV in my spare time, and you can also play Triple Triad, and what's nice is when they give you the rules on the side of the screen, you can literally click them with the pad in the middle of your controller and they'll tell you the rules. I mean, I know that's like a game that just came out like, you know, 5-6 years ago, so it's a little bit newer. This one's a little older. They do not give you that ability. So I think same just means, actually I'm not 100%, I'm gonna have to look it up, I'm sorry guys. Trade rule 1 is if you win, you get 1 card traded to you. That one's pretty easy. Let's see what the same is. I'm gonna laugh when it's really simple. Okay. When a card is placed touching 2 or more other cards, and the touching sides of each card is the same, so let's say an 8 touching an 8, then the other 2 cards are flipped. Okay. Let's go ahead and play. So you can pick what cards you want to use. I had mentioned in my previous video, and this is just me, if you know you're going to play cards, I highly recommend you save somewhere close to where you're playing cards, because if you use your good cards, so as you can see here, you're going to get GF cards, you're also going to get eventually character cards like the Squall card, Renoa, Zell, etc. You can lose them if you lose, and I think if you look up guides, there might be a way to get them back. I think maybe there's specific people in the world you have to play to get them back, but it always made me incredibly nervous. So I just saved before every single card match. I know it's tedious, but I didn't want to lose any of my good shit. So for this, we're going to use, let's go ahead and use these 3, and then we'll just take the next couple in a row, which I think, I'm pretty sure they go in descending order as far as strength, so these hypothetically should be our 5 strongest cards. So, quick explanation. That little thing just kind of pick who goes first. So the whole rule of the game is you see the 4 numbers in the upper left corner of your cards. Pretty simple. So, that person laid that one down. Now, I can lay a card to the left of it. Well, I can lay a card anywhere on the board, first of all. But if I wanted to attempt to flip it, and the whole point of the game is you want to flip your enemy's cards to be your blue color. And if you have all their cards flipped or more cards flipped than they have flipped of your color, then you win. That probably was an absolute awful explanation. So with that card, you're going to look at the numbers in the upper left. If I place a card on that card's right, the number 7 is going to be the quote-unquote number we're battling. If I place a card below that bomb card, the 6 corresponds to the bottom part of the card. We'll be fighting a 6. So in this case, I have quite a few options here. I mean, I could throw this guy below the bomb. The 7 corresponds to the top of my card, so I would flip it since 7 is greater than 6. But what you have to keep in mind is if I place that card below it, then I'm opening up on my right side a number 4 and below me a number 4, which then they could put a card down of higher numbers and flip it. So I kind of have a tiny bit of a system. So see, these guys are pretty strong. They've got 9s and 5s and 2s. Well, I like to play a little defensively, so for this, I'm going to take my Minotaur and put him down here, because see, the top of his card's a 9, the right side is a 9. That's pretty powerful. I think the only thing past a 9 is an A, like the letter A, and we don't have any of those cards yet, so we don't have to worry about that. So it seems like they're taking time. Okay, so they played that one, so again, I could put one to the right of it to battle the number 1, or below it to battle the number 3. I've got some pretty good cards right now. Let's do... We'll throw him... So if we're going to throw our Adamantoise down up here, his 6 is on the left side, so he'll battle the number 1, because it's where the numbers touch. So if I do this, see, he flipped because 6 is better than, or is higher than 1. He put that down. Let's go... See, we've got... Ifrit's pretty good for the bottom left corner. So if we put him down, the number 9 up top will go to the 1, which is the bottom of that card, and then our 6 will be out to the right. 6 is a pretty good number, so let's try that. See, that flipped. Okay, he flipped that one because 4 is greater than 3. Pretty much got him in the bag with this one, so either one of these, if you look at the left side, is going to beat the card in the middle. So we'll just throw him down. And I just got sand by accident and didn't mean to, so we won. That was pretty easy. So here, with their rule, is select one so you can pick one. If you look at the info at the bottom, see how the names are blue and white? So white cards you already own, blue ones you do not own. So we'll go ahead and take a bomb since we don't have him. And that's the gist of cards. Now, that's the very, very, very basics. It gets way more complicated as you get further along in the game. In my opinion, it's a phenomenal side game, little mini game. I have always loved it. I think in my previous playthrough, I might have tried to get all cards, and you get like a little achievement, I think, for it. So go ahead and try that on your own if you're interested, but for the purposes of this game, I'm not going to spend a ton of time playing cards. I just wanted to show you a very quick game of how to play. The other thing I thought about doing, because we haven't done yet, and again, I would highly recommend that you save, which we had just saved, so I think we're okay. But do we remember, let's see if it's in here, this bad boy, the magical lamp Sid gave us when we left Garden for this mission, I think, our first mission. I don't remember. So it says you should save your game before using it. Well, there's a very, very powerful GF in here, and I feel like we can take him on. I mean, again, a lot of the enemies do scale to your level, so no matter what, he's going to be around our level, but I think at this point we have enough magic, hopefully, junctioned. And I mean, Squall is level 20. That's pretty good for being almost, quote-unquote, the end of the first disc. So I think we're just gonna say fuck it and try. I may fail. It's been a little bit since I fought him. But I say we give it a go and see if we can get him. So let's just try. Oh wait, before I do that, actually, I kind of want to see. Remember how we had Quistis hitting the T-Rexar with sleep? So that's under her status attack. For the GF and the lamp, I did read online, and I kind of remember this, that you want to try to hit him with blind so he can't physically hit you. So let's, because I don't think sleep's gonna work against him, I'm not 100%, but let's go ahead and do blind. Oh, she only has 50. Okay, we're gonna have to get some blind from somebody else so she's at 100, because we want her to have 100%. So let's see. Oh, perfect, he's got 50. We'll just give it. Perfect, we'll give it to her. He doesn't need it. So we're gonna go ahead and junction blind to her attack and hope that that hits him. That might help a little bit. But yeah, I figured we could get some of this stuff out of the way before continuing the parade mission and ending the first like quarter of the game. All right, I think we're ready. Let's try this. If I fail, forgive me, and I'll have to just do it again and cut my video. But I believe, so his name is Diablos. He is by far one of the fucking coolest looking GFs in this entire game. I love him. A lot of people like him. Who dares disturb my sleep? Alright, so we're gonna draw from him and see what he has. What's nice is he has Cure, so we can use that. Okay, so he has Denny. We're gonna cast Denny on him. It's gonna cut his... well, if we can get it to work. It's going to cut his HP by a certain percentage. I don't remember what percentage that is. He's gonna do to Quistis. Let's see what it does. 405. Okay, I'm not good at math, so maybe it's... oh, actually, I think I stocked it with him. Who did I just stock it with? I stocked it with somebody. Okay, we're actually... maybe this won't go well. We're going to put Protect on everybody. He's got Demi. We'll go ahead and cast Demi. Hopefully we can just keep casting Demi on him. Yeah, that took out a nice chunk. But I forgot he has Kiraga, so he's going to retaliate with that. Oh, on me? I don't know what that was about. I don't know if I've seen that before. We need to make sure we have Protect on everybody because he does. We're gonna heal up too. We're gonna have Quistis attack with Blind as well, see if she can get that inflicted. I guess if he's blind, then we probably don't need Protect, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Oh, interesting. I wonder if when you cure now, it only cures like a certain amount? I'm just gonna keep casting Demi on him as much as we can. And then I think probably hitting him with GFs. Because I think this is just gonna keep taking whatever percentage that is away from his HP. Oh shit, that one hit pretty hard. Okay. Oh, and I think this is his actual, like, attack. Ooh, yeah, we need to cure up. I did not mean to stop that. My bad. I got nervous. Plus, remember, if we keep the GFs going, he'll be doing damage to them then and not us. Yeah, I'm thinking Demi has something to do with then how much you can heal yourself. Oh. We might be failing this. You know what? We'll just do this until... We'll do this until we get them cured up a little bit. Okay, good, good. He was blind, so he couldn't hit us. Alright, Shiva, come on. Come on, baby girl. Do some damage for us. I forget what he's weak to. Don't forget that boost. Alright, I think I got it to about 135. Okay, not bad. Poor Squall's about to bite it, so we're gonna make sure we get him healed. Let's get Quetzalcoatl going. Let's see if we can use another Demi. Alright, cool, cool. Alright, nice. That was a good hit. Maybe he uses this in retaliation? I don't know. Fuck, I should have had my GFs out. Yeah, see, the cure does something weird with this. I'm gonna have to look that up. Unless cure's just such a low level spell that that's all it cures for at this moment. Alright, Quetzalcoatl, let's do this. Oof, almost did not make it there. 120 is not bad. I feel like I could have hit the button a little faster, but that's okay. Let's do a little bit more curing just to be safe. But again, I think putting blind on him works pretty well. Oh shit, I think Quistis is gonna need to hit him again. Oh no, he's got it on. We're good, we're good. When it did that little animation, I thought it showed the blind being off of his mug, his face. Oh yes, okay, just made 135 again. Then we're gonna see if we can, once we get people healed up again, see if we can draw Demi again. It creates a very small animation. You can never boost it enough. We're hitting him for decent. I mean, it's just the stupid attack that gets us. But he's a pretty sweet GF to have. Protect wore off. I think we should be okay because he's still blind, so he shouldn't miss us, hopefully. We're gonna do another round of curing and then see if we can demi him. But yeah, I love that Sid gave students this just crazy old magical ass lamp that he's like, here, have fun with this. You know, don't know what's inside, don't know that it's some ancient, like, terrifying demon devil looking guy who could massacre you, but have fun. He is a really, really cool GF though. I know a lot of people like him, and I think this is the only Final Fantasy game he's in, I think. Let's see if we can cast Demi. No. God, sometimes this is laggy. Alright, cool, Zal got it. Good job, my dude. Oof, okay. Alright, let's hit him with the GFs again. And then we'll see if we can have Zal do Demi again. I guess I could probably do scan on him maybe to see what his HP is, but I don't know because he's like a special boss, like a GF boss, it might not tell us. Oh, we did it! I was a little nervous there. Yeah, alright. Remember no XP because a boss. We got GF Returner and Diablos' card. Yes, we can use that. 20 AP, and we got him, boys and girls. We got him. Let's go take a look at him. Ooh, we actually need to make sure brothers... Oh, I don't even think brothers were equipped. So we need to... Yeah, we'll give them boost. I don't think Diablos has boost. He doesn't. He doesn't have boost because his attack is that attack that he used against us, like, I don't know how to pronounce it, and it, again, it takes away a percentage of the person's health. I think it's like 25% or something like that. Now, back in the day before the lovely remaster where you didn't have the perks of ×3 speed and no encounter and ultimate, or sorry, your being able to do your limit breaks all the time, Diablos' encounter half was awesome. So it just takes 30 to learn, and it would cut your encounter rate by half, and then I believe once you learned that, you could learn encounter none eventually and not get encountered while you have him equipped. So now it doesn't matter, we don't need it, but I just wanted to point that out. Back in the day, that was a lifesaver. We're gonna stick with GF HP 10% with him for now. But he does have, well, actually he has HP Junction, which is pretty good. I lied, we're gonna switch to that first. Dark Side. I'm not 100% at what that is, and I have to look that up. Mug is phenomenal too, so that's another one. Honestly, after, you should probably be doing Mug first. You know what, we're gonna do that, I lied. 200's a lot to learn, but Mug is your friend. Mug allows you, when you're fighting, to attack people and steal items from them, and we're going to need that eventually to get items off of certain enemies to upgrade our weapons. There are other ways of getting the items, but Mug is great, so we're going to stick with that since that takes a while to learn. We'll just have to stick that out, but make sure that we equip him. So let's do that. Give him brothers. Oh, and Brothers has, okay, Brothers comes already with HP plus 20% learned, which is great. So you can go ahead and put that, that's our first ability that we have that we can attach to our character. So we'll do that, it'll up his HP. I can't help it, I always get small Diablos just because the whole Mug ability, and I'm weird and I just think the GF fits him, so we'll give it to him. Cool. Sort our items. Let's get everybody healed up. Eventually, too, we're gonna need to spend some time getting some higher level magic, too. But for now, we should be okay. Alright, let's head back to the hotel. And we're gonna save. Actually, we can go right to... I lied. We can go right to Caraway's mansion. He has a save point right outside of the mansion. I just want to make sure we save before this next bit because it takes a little bit of time. And I want to make... I'm just crazy about saving. So we'll just ride this around until it drops us off. I think we can do this. I hope we don't have to get on the other one. I feel like it does a loop around the whole city. Okay, cool, it does. Alright, here we go. Because, yeah, when you go into the mansion, you're going to automatically begin the seed mission no matter what. So I just want to make sure we save before that, just in case. But now with Diablos, it should make it a little bit easier. And I'm pretty sure going back to... Let's take a look at our GFs. So you can fill up that whole screen with them. So I think we're doing well of who we can have at this point in the game. I'm trying to remember who's the next one. I don't know. I feel like I should know, but we're doing pretty well there. So let's go ahead and enter the mansion. Alright, General Caraway. It's time to form the teams. The sniper and the leader of this operation will form the sniper team. The leader's role is vital. What does he mean? If the plan fails for some reason, or should the sniper miss, the leader must carry out a direct assault against the sorceress. Well, Irvin's got this, right? We don't have to worry about that. The plan was devised carefully because we intend this to be a covert operation, but our ultimate goal is to eliminate the sorceress, and we must achieve this at all cost, even if they uncover our identities. So, who's going to lead the operation? Well, we all know everybody just glares at Squall. I will. Fine, I'll leave the rest up to you. The sniper team is decided. Irvin and I will make up the sniper team. The gateway team will be... Woohoo! Roger. Let's do it! So we're gonna have to move some junctioning around at this point, but we'll deal with that later. So Selphie, so who's gonna be the leader for the gateway team? So we know Zell wants to be, but sorry, Zell. Instructor Trep. Quistis Trep, you're in charge. Or Treep. Still don't know how to say her name. I forgot to mention, I read online some people trying to really delve into the characters' names and the way they're spelled in Japanese and all that, and this person, I read their blog, said they think that Quistis should be pronounced Quistis, which I've also heard quite a bit, but I just always thought Quistis sounded better, so I'm just going to continue to say that. Okay, leave it to me. Okay, let's begin. Because they said you'd pronounce the beginning of it almost like quiche, like the way it's spelled, and so I think that's why it would be Quistis. Oh, we get to play as my favorite woman. We're on your team, instructor. Let's kick some ass. Woohoo! Alright, let's go. Oh, hi. Finally got out of there? Did that man say something? No, not really. Where's Squall? I'm sorry, Renoa, but we have to get going. Hold on a sec. Take a look at this. This is called an Odine bangle, or Odine bangle. I found it in that man's room. Odine? What you gonna do with it? It's supposed to a lot of S's in this one. It's supposed to suppress the sorceress's powers. but its effects are still unknown, so I don't think they're going to use it for this mission. If it's Odin's brand, it should be pretty effective. They're number one when it comes to magical goods. I like how we know nothing about that and Zell just assumes we do. Right. So what exactly do you want to do with it? Are you planning to have the sorceress put it on? Who? When? How? That's what we're going to discuss. We don't have time for that. Squall and Irvin are already standing by. We have an operation to carry out, too. You understand, don't you? This isn't a father-daughter quarrel. This isn't a game. Get her, Quistis. So yeah, it's kind of showing Renoa's, like, I don't know, like, slightly immature side, I guess. Who said this was a game? I understand what's going on. It's not like I don't have a plan. That music. You know it's getting serious. I'll make the first charge when we make the full-on attack. I'll try to buy some time. That won't be necessary. I'll get the job done. Famous last words, right? So, just to skip all that talking, in case anything happens, we're going to save one more time. Bear with me. At this point, you also know it's a really serious mission because they won't even let you run. When you hold the stick down, you walk very slowly. So we have to be very professional. We're seeds. We're seeds now. Speaking of which, we just got paid. So like, is it true that seeds aren't supposed to question their mission? Oh, we can run now. Still, we should probably be professional. Like, there are times I'd like to know myself, like now, for example, but I think you hold on circle. Yeah, circle walk. What do you care? Ooh, let's hit up this draw point. So, like, if you knew that your enemies were pure evil, you'd get more fired up to fight them, right? An enemy that is pure evil? Right and wrong are not what separate us and our enemies. It's our different standpoints, our perspectives that separate us. Okay. Ooh, Thunder, which is the next level of Thunder. We'll gladly take that. See people camping out on the grass, almost like you would for like 4th of July fireworks. They're ready for this parade to start. Got those pretty like awesome looking balloons in the background that looks like a jester. I love the whole theme of the parade. It's pretty cool. Both sides blame one another. There's no good or bad side, just two sides holding different views. So I think we have to go straight because this is the gate team. I think we have to go this way to go to where the sniper rifle is. Maybe not. Maybe yes. Okay, you can't just walk down the middle of the street. I guess that would be a little bit too in their face. Oof. Okay, this is being weird. Hey guys! I don't know how to go forward. Maybe I have to walk? I apologize for this. This is not... maybe I'm not supposed to do this. I'm pretty sure this is where you need to go to get to the tower. I must be going the wrong way. I lied. I guess maybe we need to go talk to Caraway first. Oop. I think we do. Maybe. We'll stall the sorceress here, then it's up to you. There's really no need for the three of us on an easy mission like this. 2000 on the dot, don't worry. The gateway team will wait inside the gate until 2000. You can enter through this door. The sorceress will pass through the gateway at exactly 20 hours. 2000. I don't know how to say that. In that instant, lower the gates using the control console located on the top floor and trap her inside the gateway. Yes, sir. Alright, so they're getting into position, and now we need to follow Caraway. Should probably walk and be professional again, so we're not running ahead of him. I was just a little ahead of schedule there with going to where we needed to go, and the game wouldn't let me progress. Oh, and you get a nice little up-close of Caraway, too, and what he looks like. I'm trying to figure out if he looks like Renoa at all. Sorta, maybe a little bit. General, why has the Sorceress decided to have such an extravagant parade? She wants to establish her place in Galbadia Garden, since she has chosen it to serve as her base. So that's why Galbadia Garden wants her out. It's starting. I'm returning to my residence. Good luck. Luck? We don't need luck. We're seed. And I always loved this part. It's like showing him walking back to his residence. Like, do we really need to see that? Instructor, what's up? Oh, this part. Maybe I was too hard on her. Quista's second guessing herself. Too hard? I'm going to go apologize. You mean Renoa? But you can't just leave our post. We still have time until 2000. You two wait here. We can't just... Quistis. Hey, wait up. Like, I get it, but this is not the time for her to feel like she needs to apologize. I always thought this was a little silly. Okay, there we go. Caraway, wait up! No matter what you do, he's already that far ahead. So it looks like they got the roads blocked off with people ready to watch the parade. It'll be chaos out there soon. You'll be safe here. She's just like, whatever. So you can tell she obviously has a very strained relationship with her dad. She doesn't even refer to him as dad or father. She just says man. So I'm assuming she doesn't get along with him because he seems very military and she's pretty much the opposite. Oh no, he's gonna lock me in. What loving father wouldn't want to lock their daughter into their mansion? I can do it. Oh, this part always made me angry. Because, like, how's it going to take that long to count down if you really want to lock somebody in there? Renoa, I'm sorry, And looks like we're locked in. So silly. But that's what you get for leaving your post. Did we get locked in? That Caraway guy? We're smack dab in the middle of a family quarrel here. This is bad. I'm worried about Renoa, too. What do you mean? Renoa's probably on her way to see the Sorceress as we speak. She wanted to help us. Oh, we get to play as Renoa. Save. And these boxes look promising. Oh wait, you know what? I actually think you need to go into the sewer right there to get something before you go up. So I'm going to... Let me double check that really quick before I decide if I'm going to continue or not. I know this is not very, very professional, bear with me. Yeah, I think I need to pick it up as Renoa, and I think I was supposed to go to that sewer thing right there, and we did just save. So I actually think I'm gonna end this video here, so I don't have to put you all through the pain of watching me restart the entire game. And all that. So we are getting into a slightly lengthy mission anyways to take down the Sorceress, so it might be better if I have a fresh start for that and can dedicate the entire video to the rest of the mission. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Thanks for joining me. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know if you have any questions, any concerns, any ways I can improve. I would love to hear that from you guys. See you next time.